You lose, Jati. I get to count down. Alright. It's fine. This is a very professional restream for the finals, bro. Elbozo. Literally elbozo. NT, bro. Okay. Very professional. Hi, Brian. Dude, everybody watching this stream, group watch of Nukitashi the animation, guys. Everybody look it up on your mom's computer. Bro, don't. Says Brian. Don't listen to Brian. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Jossie gave the thumbs up. He doesn't know.
Of course Johnny would give the thumbs up, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. Enska, so just Enska, go to your parents' PC, open up their Google account, look it up, and then
bro, I'm just trying.
Make sure to leave it up. 23 of Ctbw, 26 before 25 finished. Yeah, but like, I don't know, man. There's not much you can do. That Evan J. Vasco match was just so cooked from the start. Like, those two are not the like most reliable schedulers to begin with, and then nobody kept like every time they tried to schedule, nobody would take their match because it was always at like 8 a.m. And so like it was just kind of dead on arrival, bro. So that's kind of, you know, not much you can do there. Anyway, 104 for Jati, 154 for Somalian. I would low-key take early matches. You should totally take early matches. You should always participate in the at a certain point you start DMing restreamers. That's not really something that players are like taught to do. You know what I mean? Like, people mention it, but like nobody actually does that. You know what I mean? I don't know. That was actually a sick adjustment for Jati. Getting that T all the way right. 200k for Somalian, 199 for Jati, but Somalian up a little bit high. He's gonna get a nice L to bring that down. Very clutch. Kids these days are lazy. I think if they just, I don't know. I think restreamers like it better if you DM them. But if you're a player who's not a restreamer, you wouldn't know that, right? Like, you'd think like, oh, if I DM a restreamer, I'm like annoying them. Like, if they saw my ping and they didn't want to take it, obviously they're not going to take it if I DM them. But that's not really true. I don't know. Because it feels a little bit like invasive. I don't know. They don't want to cause friction. People like feeling special. DMing is way better. Yeah, I agree. But I think that like people don't, I don't know. If you're a player, you might not know that. Like, you know, I should just DM Jati to take my match, you know, even though he doesn't do matches. What if I said I would give $100 to the person who takes my match? That would work, but you would have to give them $100. So that would be tough. Bit unsustainable, yeah. Oh, double flip for Somalian. This was a very close game. 367 for Jati, 376 for Somalian. So those couple burns due to that double flip are going to set Somalian back a couple lines, and maybe Jati can use that to catch up. He is now in the lead, but Jati also having to do a few burns, so it's not going to be as big of a lead as he wanted it to be. Unfortunate bar timing there for Jati. He's going to have to take that triple, but Somalia's not in really a better situation at all. Yeah. So Jati managed to win his first Ctbw last time, getting rid of his beautiful pink roll and replacing it with a also beautiful gold roll. He's now a one-time winner of Cross Stitch Biweekly, defeating Firedox in a decider. which is pretty crazy. And Somalian, longtime player, very good at the game, also quite successful in this tournament, always running into Winter or Critical or Evesy or somebody in this tournament and just not managing to make it all the way. But here he is now in the finals, number 1 seed. So we will see who comes out on top. Had to go through Anjing and who else? Anjing and somebody else. Vasco to get to this point. And yeah, Jati had to go through some people I don't even remember because it was like 3 weeks ago when the rest of this tournament happened. Yeah, so Somalian he's at 534 right now, but he's super high on this board, level 20. He is scrambling for it, and he is just getting S's and Z bursted. Gets a bar to save the game, needs another one, gets another one right off the bat. Extremely lucky there for Somalian. But it's not all for naught because he hangs the piece on the left side and he tops out at 542. Jati takes game number 1, 2 games away from winning a back-to-back title. First to ever do it. Not true. There have been many back-to-back winners of Ctbw. The most skilled of which being me. Let's see who.
He could be first in our hearts to win back-to-back.
He's first in our hearts to win back-to-back. Yeah. Let's see. Who are the back-to-back winners? Blue Scooty, me, Evesy, Winter, and Critical. Those are the back-to-back winners. So almost all of them. RXS is inflating his FMS a little bit. RXS inflating his FMS. I don't even play. The only thing I'm going to do is deflate my FMS tomorrow. This is going to be so chopped. Anyway, 734 for Jati. He has won the first game. I don't know if he knows it yet because he's mullining 738 and 24. But, yeah. Okay, he's just going to natural top out. So that's on the books. I think it's just, I honestly, not playing an ELO match is way funnier because every time someone puts out a list that's like top ELO whales, I'm always number 1. Which is really funny to me. Every time they reinvent how to calculate that, I'm always number 1, no matter which way you slice it. Or not number 1, but like up there. I would not do a 30 Tetris setup on 19 10 rows high in the middle. Yeah, that's called an aggressive top out, but unless you want to add aggressive top outs into the mix and help me with stats, then I'm not doing it. That's natural top out. Anyway, I went 8-0 in CTL Div 5. I mean, I did, but like, I don't know. I don't think that really means anything at this point because I kind of am really bad right now. Yeah, I haven't played in Div 4 either, but Div 4 is the point at which like you either need to get really lucky and everybody has a bad day or you're cooked. You need to max every game. 93,000 for Jati, 114 for Somalian. Captain, you do not need to max every game. Well, like, I don't know, like people like Jati or whatever were in Div 4 like 2 seconds ago. You know? I mean, Jati's been in Div 3 for a while, and he's kind of middle of the road Div 3. I don't know. It's just like, it's tough when if you're a DAS player and you suck. It's like kind of Do you want to win Div 4 or stay in Div 4? I want to win Div 4. That's why I haven't played. Because, like, why would I play if I know I'm not going to win? Or I know I don't have a chance of winning, you know? Especially if, like, oh my god, Somalian with some problems. L mindset. It's a W mindset when you don't have
Oh,
enough time to be, like, playing a bunch of Tetris all day. Like, I would like to have enough time to play a bunch of Tetris all day, and I will soon, but, like, not right now. You know what I mean? So I just, like, can't afford it.
bro, why am I losing deaths at like
It's one
every
match a
server?
week. I know. That's too much for me right now. Especially if it's somebody who I can't schedule with easily. Like I have very limited schedule. Like I go to school 6 days a week and I get home at 6 p.m. every day. Like 6:30, genuinely. So I just don't really like I don't know. It's hard. So I'd rather not play in like yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Um Either way, 260 for Somalian and two and now 312 for Jati. And like I would rather spend my time like Tetris, like the time I allocated to Tetris to be on like single player practice just to get better, as well as like stat stuff. I just think that's more like fun for me right now. Or well, not even fun, but just more necessary for me to do. No, okay, bro. They should not be grateful. I took this in 3 seconds because I knew I wanted to take it, but I do need help, and I'm thinking I'm formulating a plan on for help soon. Um, it takes a long time. You're right. Um, yeah, it takes hours. Anyway, 346 for Jati, 337 for Somalian. The plan right now is I'm gonna make a Google form that will feed into my system that will just have like basically all the questions like transition score and then final top out score, 29 transition, etc. Right? And so everyone will know exactly what they need to fill in, and then I can deal with it later. And then um, restreamers can choose to do that or not, or anybody can choose to do that or not. And um, Scout and Marfram are not the only ones who do it, though. It's Scout, Marfram, Andrew Meep, and more. I'm not exactly sure who else it is. But yeah, my other plan is this and that, and I started a Ctbw YouTube channel, and we're gonna try and archive all of the CT Big Weeklies on there. And if all of the CT Big Weeklies go on there, then like anybody can do it at any time. So then I can just do it whenever I have free time, or anyone can do it whenever they have free time. There's 6 videos up right now. Yeah, I know. I thought I'd use that to make you happy. I like it. Anyway, 497, 487 for Somalian. Jati with a lead. Both players with kind of stinky board, but we'll see. CT bet wars. I don't see how that really correlates. All right, Somalian in at 501. Jati with a bit of a stack right now. He's in at 522. So lead for Jati, but he hangs a piece on the left side. Can he get anything over to that left? Yes, he can. Can he continue to bring this down, or is Jati going to be done? We will see. He takes that double, needs to get something over to that left side. Super high, gets it over. He is a roller, so let's see if he can use his rolling to his rollingly advantage. And perfect pieces for Jati. Gets it open, takes that double or triple or whatever that was down the side. Is back alive, but Somalian has been scoring and is now in the lead. Well, 587 to 545. It is a close one still. Yeah, so 554 for Jati, but now 564 for Jati. Somalian in a bit of a pickle here. He's getting all the bars he needs, but is it going to be enough to let him get out of this? Gets that to the left. Needs something else to the left, and it's not going to happen. Somalian tops out at 602. Jati has a chase down of, he needs 603 to take the second game, one game away from being a back-to-back champion. He is at 599. Got that over to the left, and the bar down for the Tetris for Jati. And he is the only one game away. Only one game away. Gave me all the pieces for the one roll I suck at. Yeah. It's tough. Misinput there. Misinput. Nobody noticed that. So Jati, one game away from back-to-back championship. Can he do it? And if he, what's very interesting is if he wins, this will be like an almost exact reversal of, or like not reversal, but almost exact situation of how I won. Because when I back-to-back won, I was playing Jati. It was a decider in the Ctbw 13, and then Ctbw 14 was a sweep. So if Jati can win in a sweep, then our score lines for the matches that we won are like. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Jati, for the freaking countdown. I had it typed in. Anyway, Siler commentating is so funny. No, he is actually a funny guy, though. Everything is insane. He says the word insane like all the time. Siler's commentary is him trying to lower the bitrate to 50. That is true. That is also true. Yeah, the only reason he did the finals was because no one else wanted to. Yeah, anyway, not important. Jati, very impressive player. I think he's made more finals than almost anybody else. And I mean, probably Critical has made more in Winter, but that's about it. I think he made 4 finals that he didn't win, and then these 2 that he's could win right now, and lost, and also won. So that's a lot of finals. Very decorated player. And Somalian has won prize money from this tournament, I believe. I think he got 3rd place in Ctbw 16, which was our last CT Big Weekly. Back in, what was it, January or something? I don't even remember. March? I don't know. It's like CTF twice as often, but no money or Elo or Vandy. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No,
I mean,
no.
granted, there's not really that many Tetris tournaments. So, like, that kind of helps, I think. Like, how many Tetris tournaments are there really happening? Like, tournaments. There's, like, CTM, and, like, that's it. Yeah, TNP was, like, basically the entire population of the server. Because that was the entire population of Tetris Weekly Championships. So, like, everybody just moved over. I mean, like, I learned about this server from TNP, and so did pretty much everybody. But yeah. But that was the thing. It was like all TNP players and then Critical and Winter, and that was like it. There is a niche market for a regular TNP Elim tournament. That's true. People wanted to play like Elim tournaments because like most tournaments that we, because what that was like around the time that the special tournaments started happening, like Silver Bullet and Wrecker Rumble and stuff. It was around the same time, I think. Maybe a little earlier. But yeah, I don't know. This tournament's pretty fun. That's why I decided to play this one. Anyway, three. I only played one Riker Rumble. I want to play more, but like nobody does. I know. I feel like Riker Rumble is like is a really fun tournament idea. And the Riker Rumble Bronze tournament, the finals was like that was one for the ages, bro. That was a really good one. 60 minutes is a long time, but you can make it shorter. Like 40-minute Riker Rumbles at like 2 a.m. goes so crazy. Like that's like the most fun Tetris. Somalian with a bit of a hang on the left, but gets that bar over. Yeah, Daniel PB, then Liliana clutched on the last game. That was that was crazy. Like everyone got their glory, right? Because Liliana had already promoted. It was just like who was gonna like somehow it was still an intense finals, even though there were no stakes. Anyway, 422 for Jati, 438 for Somalian. So Somalian with a small lead, half a Tetris or so. Um, both players stacking cleanly. I think the time is variable. It's like certain you can set how much time and how many scores you want to count. Like I think the finals for Riker Rumble were 60 minutes and 5 games maybe? Or was it 90 minutes and 7 games or something? That sounds too long. I doubt that they would do that. 60 and 5, yeah. Score a Tetris or else you're wrong. The idea of no stakes Tetris is crazy because then what is high stakes Tetris? Money and like Elo if you're still in short sword. I don't know. 32,200. Playing for money is crazy. Have you never heard of Classic Tetris Monthly or the CTWC, Escalade? Do we not remember that those things exist? Or actually, CTBW 26 is for money. Pride. Yeah, no, pride, right? Like, you've fought through this tournament, you might as well win it. Anyway, 594 for Jati, 651 for Somalian. Get the sense that Somalian's not listening to my commentary, so I guess it doesn't matter if I score update that much. But yeah, 595 for Jati, 651 for Somalian. Both players stacking cleanly on level 20. Couple burns there for Jati, but Somalian in the similar spot. Gonna get it clean. Somalian is this interesting thing. Like, I feel like he rolls at like the last second. Like, his bar will just like stay like in the same spot, and then at the very last second, it'll roll all the way over. Which is crazy when there's like only one spot to put it. It's not even a hover. I lost my pride when I lost the 15-sider against you. Does Somalian reverse sweep? Div 1 player, by the way. Is he actually in Div 1 this season? That makes sense. I mean, Div 2 was like interesting last season. It was weird. But Div 2 is even more interesting this season because it's got freaking Dangler in it or something, right? Or is there a new season? I can't remember. I try to keep up with CTL, but I can't do it as much as I'd like. I only watch Criticals matches. Anyway, 776 for Somalian, 730 for Jati. Tetris for Jati up to 763, but Tetris for Somalian up to 846. This is a close one. This is the first real game they've played. We got Jati getting those pieces over to the left. He is just hitting these rolls today. He is locked in. Somalian with a big long bar dependency. No top players line up. That is true. They should. Meme said that she wanted to play CTL soon. Or not, maybe not soon, but like eventually. I hope like Meme and Dog start playing. Because that would make things way more interesting for CTL. Because right now it's like, is Scooty going to win for the 8th time? Is Andy going to win? Or is somebody going to like do an insane 17,000 elo upset? Jati in a bit of a pickle here. He's at 934, but that right side is trouble. He's got a lot of holes, and he only has a couple lines to burn it down. He has burned it down, but doesn't open up the well. He closes off the well. Somalian getting up high here, needs a bar, needs something to the left side. Gets some pieces to the left side, but all right. Jati into 29 at A19, and he's still going. It's Jati board kind of falling apart, but Somalian in at A46. Jati needs kill screen play to win this one. Gets that bar left. Somalian tops out 847. A47 is your chase down score for Jati if he got that. Okay, A41 for Jati. A43. He needs A48, but he misdrops. Oh my god! Oh my god. A47 to A43. Jati into level 31. And he can't do it. Somalian takes game number 3 and pushes this away from being a sweep. Oh my god. What the heck? Jati switched to controller. I want to see you unlock 20 hertz. Dude, Jati is the 15 hertz roller, bro. Would that help him though? Like, I feel like Akatu can get 30 hertz. Also, why you do my boy Siler dirty like that? Nah. Dude, Siler should go. Has this been same P sets I wasn't watching? I assume so, because they should be on the same seed for my calculations. Yeah, they're on the
For
same
my
seed.
calculations.
According to my calculations. Dude, Brian did that to me in call earlier. I was like, bro, get this guy out of here. I can say according to my calculations all I want.
Bro, the mischiefs go crazy. What is this, bro?
Ooh, Somalian with a bit of a spiry spire there. You're the restreamer, bro. Check the player streams. I was checking the streams. I checked it. You know, I made sure everybody's all fine and dandy. It's fine. Unless Jati's playing on Gym V4 or something. W setup for Jati. Needs the bar. Doesn't get it. Now he's kind of just got an awkward setup. Same for Somalian. Nice skim for Somalian, but he's going to cover the column 10 for... Okay, Jati is much more interesting right now. This and that. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, we had a very exciting game 3. It was you'd be sorry to miss it. It was A47 to A43. Jati got into 31 and just barely missed the chase down to sweep. So that was pretty crazy. I could beat that. Shut up. This is not your day. We've seen you get to level 31. I could beat that half of the time. Half of the time.
That?
Half of the time you think you can get over A47 half of your games. I don't believe you.
He's a humble man.
I don't think that's true. Anyway, it is to my day. I play Scooty. When do you play Scooty? Oh yeah, Enska, you're kind of going crazy recently, right? Can we... Stolen Short Sword says, can we be for real? That's the right answer.
No. I believe, bro. I believe.
I believe too.
Full face.
This guy is so unserious. Stolen Short Sword has taken, like, this and that being good at tap, like, Stolen Short Sword has taken it the hardest. Like, I feel like for the past couple months he's gone into like a drunken stupor. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, Stolen Short Sword is not happy about this. It's not just envy, it's his delusion. Incredible.
Dude.
275 for Jati, 283 for Somalia. Another close one. Don't worry, I got this. You're playing Scooty for what? For CTAP? I mean, it's a good matchup, low-key. It's possible. It's a possible win for you. But you like stolen short sword. You guys totally screwed this and that over. Like he loses once and he has to play blue Scooty and like other people have to play like I don't even know. What's the other match? Like Onjing versus Siler or something? Onjing versus Siler is crazy. Scooty and Somalian got upset. Oh. But didn't you seed them based on vibes? Like genuinely, or was there calls? I thought you seeded them. Oh, that was CTAP 1 was seeded based on vibes. Okay.
Vibes is what?
Complete vibes. No, but CTAP 1 was totally seeded on vibes, and honestly, it was pretty accurate. It was pretty interesting. The vibe seeding. Anyway, 459 for Jati, 468 for Somalian. Somalian is the CTAP champion. That's a fun fact for everybody out there. CTAP, yeah, vibes was better than this. Dude, vibes-based seeding, Stolen Short Sword is putting you at dead last. This and that. You have to play the Scooty either way. He threw 2 sub-level 33 chase downs. I don't even want to think about that. Why is level 23? Okay, 23 makes a lot more sense. I was like, why are we expecting players to chase down into level 33 in a tap match? Like, no. But, fair enough. I lost one by 3k points. Yeah, you probably should have beaten L. That was really that seemed like a close match. But L's really good, so no shame in losing to L. Anyway, 619 into 19 for Jati, 584 for Somalian. Close one. Jati with a small lead. Bit of a role reversal from a couple of lines ago. Somalian ahead a little bit in the line count. Not anything that will matter too much. Jati on the Pride ROM, I guess, right? The Pride colors. Pretty sick. Running into Scooty is tough. This is true. You could beat Scooty. Could happen. 697 for Jati, but he hangs a crucial piece to the left. Oh no, and he hangs a bar again. 697 is the top out score for Jati. He's going to be done. Somalian needs 697 to stay alive. He's got a bit of a hang on the left. He just needs one more bar to stay in this. He's at 673. Chase down target is 698. Another triple for Somalian. He's not messing around here. He knows what he has to do. Somalian, one of the most, I don't know, how do you describe it? He's played some of the most matches of any player, especially top player, like top-ish player, of any player in the whole scene for a really long time too. So he's been in this spot before. Can he close it out in a bit of a dig? 691. That triple is going to do it for Somalian, and this game goes to a decider. Oh my gosh. Wow.
I know why Johnny's throwing this hard. Come on. Lock in, bro.
Jati's throwing against a rollover player.
Come on,
The
Johnny.
world we live in. He's got double the FMS. Just kidding. I know how math works. That's not double, but still. Cubing. Well, time for the hype matchup. Countdown from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Here we go. This is cinema. Will they make it to the... He's still cubing! Start the game! I did the countdown! You were pressed ready. What are you doing? Oh my god, he's solving it before the game starts. Bro is actually cheating. He's looking ahead at the pieces. All according to Keikaku, bro. Oh my god. Alright. This guy cannot be real. Oh my lord. Alright. This is not the first time he's done this. Yeah, I can sense that he's probably does this every match these days. All he does is cube, bro. He's just cubing. Cubing is like his default maneuver. Bro does an early countdown because he's impatient and then pulls shit like this. Real. I'm so cooked tomorrow. I have so much stuff to do and so few time. It's fine. That's not important for this Tetris match.
Bro.
I know. I have no homework. I just have a lot of other adjacent stuff to do. Anyway, Jati and Somalian both almost dead on level 18. They're at 80,000 and 74,000 respectively. Somalian in the lead, but his board is also pretty bad. Jati in a bit of trouble here. Jati not getting the right LJ. Gets a weird hang there on the right-hand side. Not really just seems like a tapping issue, just wrong amount of taps or something. And he is suffering a little bit. Somalian's got the center well open. Takes a Tetris up to 142. Jati at 89,000. Gets that J piece over. Needs another J piece left. Gets it. Continuing to try and stack here. Has a nasty long bar dependency. And just holes are continuing to form here. Where Jati gets the bar at the wrong time, but gets another one to save him. Oh man, gets that bar left, needs a J, gets the J. Perfect timing for Jati. Somalian in a really bad situation too. Not as bad, but yeah, oh my god, Jati playing with fire here. Getting the exact right L and J at the last possible moment to keep this game alive. Jati needs something to burn this down. Gets a T-piece, perfect T-piece to open that up. Has a bar to fill in the bar dependency, but he creates another one. Gets a triple down the middle. Jati suffering this game. 60,000 points behind, and Somalian hasn't been doing much better. He's at 188,000 at 70 lines. This is a really rough game for both players, but they're both bringing it back down. Jati needs a couple nice pieces to get this all the way back down. Needs another bar. Gets that nice adjustment, super high up adjustment there, like just sort of dangerously spiky adjustment there. But it works out. Jati finally opens things back up at 136 at 84 lines. Somalian at 200,000 at 85 lines. So yeah, about a 50,000 point lead for Somalian. But it's evaporating now as Jati is back to scoring. Somalian is almost clean here. And he's going to be ready to start. Blistering pace for real. What Nestrus Elo do you need to be considered good? You need to be like double whatever Blockhead has. All right, 250 for median elo is 1500. Huh. Two 277 for Jati at 113. This is definitely pace of all time for these players, but yeah. 43 bars. So this has been a high bar seed. These players have just been suffering a little bit. 326 for Somalian. Both players looking at a 300k transition here. I would say that Somalian has a chance to not get one, but this board is really, really rough, so I don't think that's really the case. Jati going in at 318. That is one for the books. Oh my goodness. 360 for Somalian. He's about to go in. Set up for a double on the left. Gets a double. Goes in 360. Hangs a T-piece immediately to the left. Trying to bring this board down. Could be the end of his run if he does not Gets something to that left side. Gets that J left barely. Gets that T left. It kind of almost looked like he did a double roll there. Good thing we have Brian in the chat. Double roll represent. Oh no, Somalian hangs that bar to the left, but gets another one over. He is still in this. Now 400k. Jati breaks the elusive 400k barrier in level 21. Somalian going to take that dirty Tetris up to 409. He is almost ready to clean this up. He's got a column 2 well set up. No bar in sight. Jati with some clean burns. Takes a Tetris up to 448. So only 8,000 points separates these players here. A Vitz for Somalian, hits it, gets another bar right after, gets a reward for it. Still needs that LJ. Oh my goodness. Somalian stacking a little precariously here. Jati, clean burn to open up. 500,000 for Jati, 500,000 for Somalian. Jati is 6 lines ahead. So Somalian with a pace advantage on this game here. This is crazy. I mean, these are like pretty insanely low scores for these players, but they are making the most of it right now and Tetrising out for most of 19. So let's see what they can do by the end. Another Tetris, simul Tetris, both breaking 600,000 at the same time. But Jati with less lines to spare. As we have seen previously, Somalian and Jati, are both a little unreliable on 29. They could go crazy or they could just top out immediately. So we'll see. Jati got to 31 last game. So 600k on 25 is slightly less embarrassing. Yeah, no, that's a great pace recovery considering the 300k transition. Nice left well for Somalian. Good way to clean that up. 700,000 barrier. 772 for Jati though. So Jati has regained the pace advantage. So Somalian burns might have cost him some pace here. 776 for Jati. 3 Tetrises, but he misdrops. That could be crucial later on, but we'll see how fast he can clean this up. Jati burning through 2 of his Tetrises here. Can only have 1 more before 29. This is crucial for him to get this one, I think. He needs it. There it is. He goes in at 824. Somalian at 782 needs a bar to keep this one alive. 833 for Jati. Somalian goes in super high, hangs the bar on the right side, and Jati's going to take it into level 30. Oh my gosh. And Jati tops out at 839. If Somalian had gotten that Tetris and just a little bit more, he would have taken it. But no, Jati with a 300k transition and an 800k transition into 29 has taken this decider 3 games to 2. Back-to-back champ, back-to-back deciders. Congratulations to Jati. Now we give him his second star. 1-2. Everybody give it up for Jati. Incredible. Incredible.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal RXS, host of Classic Tetris Bi-Weekly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and slap that notification bell. And make sure to join our Discord at tinyurl.com/ctbiweekly. Catch you on the other side of town, and have a nice day.